Welcome to another Friday night. This is On Fire Family, and this is Yacht Shopping Happy Hour Celebration Edition. I guess that was less dramatic, but cheers.
Cheers.
So I guess we got the not so expensive stuff to celebrate
I think it was a gift.
with the twist off, but so the cork pop not quite as dramatic as we had hoped, but we are celebrating tonight. We now own a boat.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in last week for the big reveal of Cruisers 4450. That was a lot of fun. We were on here live with the kids, commenting and watching, and 60 of you joined us live, and like 1,500 in the last week. And we are excited, and we just thank you for coming along for this journey. It's just been awesome to be able to finally share with you
Oh my gosh, we've been waiting so long.
all this hard work, and that it worked out. That's like the biggest thing that we are here to
One
report.
and done.
Yes. So it passed our inspection, it passed survey, it passed sea trial. The documentation went through, insurance. We'll tell you a future story about that, but we are insured on it. And we are pushing forward, and it is awesome. So this is our 2-month countdown video to the Great Loop. We've been counting down since, I don't know, like a year ago, 10 months ago, something, 8 months.
Yeah.
Anyway, when it seemed like a long time away, and now it is so close we can taste it. Boat is secured.
So glad.
Yeah, thank you all for your concern. We are as relieved as you are, probably more so, because now
I think so.
it's becoming real. So we are pushing forward with plans. So we've got house plans to contend with. Our
Yes.
house gets photographed next week for renters. So they're gonna put the ad together. So we gotta clean up. So the office might change behind us. Not sure
Yes.
everybody wants this exact backdrop for their
Right.
work from home situation. So we got that. We have boat projects. So some that we need to research, things that were found in the survey that I'm going to do myself. I'm a DIYer, hands-on guy. But you kind of don't want to just show up at your boat and do work all the time. So other things, we're going to have the marina where it sits. They have an accomplished boatyard, and so we're going to have them do some work. So working through which things we're going to have them do, which things I'm going to do, and how that all looks over the next 2 months is what's on our mind.
Yeah, and our seller has just been
Very gracious.
bombarding us with
Yeah.
information, which is fantastic. But like a drink from a fire hose.
We had lots of questions following survey,
Yeah.
and it's a big, complicated boat with lots of systems and intricacies, and so we had questions, and thankfully they have answers, and they're willing to share. They are a couple that has done the loop in this boat, and so they were, they learned a lot of these lessons already,
Yeah,
and
they have a
so
wealth of
they
knowledge.
want to share with us, and so we're very grateful for them and their
Yeah.
continued participation, because once you close, maybe you never hear from the seller again, and thankfully that is not the case for us.
Right. So if you're selling a boat, be a good human and
Yeah.
help the
Help
the
them out.
buyers out.
Yeah. So we're on track
Yeah.
for departure in 2 months. We actually have our plane ticket booked, and we are ready to share that kind of the beginnings of our route. So the boat sits in St. Louis, Missouri. That is where it is, and so part of what delayed the sea trial and inspection and everything was that there was ice in the marina.
4 inches of ice in St. Louis.
Yeah, and so finally we were able to do that. They're having great weather now, so weather's not an issue.
But since it's so far south of the Great Lakes, we were able to actually
Get on it sooner than
survey
Great
it.
Lakes boats,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Because they're still maybe on the hard right now.
So we weren't even thinking of a boat on the rivers, but
Yeah, but it worked out perfectly. So we won't start the loop immediately in June when we move onto the boat, because that's kind of too early to be heading down the river. So our plan, as I'll put a map together, is that we would head north up the Illinois River and pop out in Chicago probably early July timeframe, and we would spend the summer in the Great Lakes, learning the boat, provisioning, fixing some stuff, having a good time, probably on the east coast of Lake Michigan, up the Michigan coast, and
The west coast of it? Oh, of Lake
east
Michigan,
coast
right.
of Lake Michigan.
The west
Yeah.
coast of Michigan State.
The west coast of Michigan
Yeah.
State, yes. And kind of hop through all those little towns and things, and then get as far as we get, and then turn around and either cut across and go down the Wisconsin
Yeah,
side,
that would be fun.
or
I need a good fish fry and a good fish boil.
I think you'll get both. And then, or stick with the coast of Michigan and go back down.
Yeah, we have
maybe.
family that want to visit us in Michigan, so we'll have to see how that timing works out. But yeah, so we're hoping to come out of Chicago shortly after Labor Day weekend.
That's kind of the normal Looper schedule.
Yeah, and that's our anniversary.
Yeah, cheers. Happy anniversary. And then we'll start like the normal Looper schedule. So head down the rivers, pop out in Mobile in like early November, something like that, mid-November. And then Thanksgiving, we have a trip to connect with some family. So we'll be away from the boat for a time, across the Gulf, probably early December. And then mid-December to January in Florida and the Keys, Bahamas. And then start around this time of year next year, heading up the East Coast.
Right.
And we intend to do DC and go to Potomac. And
it's going to go like that.
yeah.
We'll spend the next 2 summers in the Great Lakes, which will be amazing.
Yeah. Continue on up the coast, hit the New York Harbor, Hudson River, Erie Canal. Still not exactly sure the route through Western New York that we want to take.
Right.
This boat is capable of doing the entire Western Erie Canal, so we can get the air draft down enough to be able to pull that off. So,
but we want to do the Trent Severn.
we do want to do the Trent Severn. So we'll see how that goes. We definitely want to hit Clayton, New York. There's a wooden boat museum there that I'm a big fan of hitting on this trip, and some other things. And then the boat will be for sale starting around that time, and we will sell it in the Great Lakes end of next summer. So that is our plan. What else is going on?
Work news.
I put in my notice. I officially put in my
So
notice
it's real.
of retirement
It's real.
this week, which is worthy of a cheers in itself.
Yes.
I've been in this industry 25 years, and so it's a big deal.
So, but that's still 2 months off, 2.5 months off.
Yep.
Yeah,
11 weeks.
Yeah, so he gave them lots of notice.
Yep. So if you're looking for a job. No, everyone's very gracious and very happy for me and inspired by getting out and doing this while our kids are young and while my health is good, and just adventuring while you can. And so I think that's really the message, and that's what we want to share with other folks is get out there and do it, and we're gonna do that.
Well, so I already homeschool. That's our number one question. What are your kids gonna do? And so I also tutor on the side, and so all my students' parents are like, "You're doing what now? And you're leaving us?" So not as accommodating as we're friends, no. But it's time.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. 2-month countdown. We'll see you again live for a 1-month countdown in 4 weeks. But in the meantime, we need to catch you up. So next week we'll show you the inspection trip when both of us flew to St. Louis to inspect the boat. We've still got some backlog videos of some boats that didn't work out or we didn't go for.
We just like looking at.
Yeah, but so more traditional yacht shopping happy hours from the good old days. And then we'll catch you up on the survey and sea trial video and get you close to real time around the time we are moving onto the boat. And then we will start adventuring and you can start following us. So thanks again. Cheers.
Cheers.